Every month I make about 6 to 12K in direct sales just from my email list inside my online course business. And in this video, I want to show you the exact automated flow I use, how to structure every email to maximize sales, and the Domino Demand framework that makes me 90% of this income. And I make this video so that you can just copy and test this system for your course, coaching, or any online info-based business. Email marketing is and will always be your backbone because you own the email addresses and the right to message them. This is like your safe house because it's out of any algorithm gains or like banned accounts or, engagement metric stress. First, we capture the email. I do it mostly via free resource I give away through my educational YouTube videos or Instagram stories and comment automations. If you have also very strong back end, you can also run ads that collect email addresses. This is also what I do, and it can work really well depending on your offer. Every single person that I capture broadly through those kind of freebies, I run through one single automation that sends emails every single day for at least 7 days. Every day because they are fresh. And if you look at your email inbox, you probably cannot manage to even mark all as read. And the only moment I'm top of mind of my leads is immediately after they sign up. And I do not worry about them unsubscribing because if content is truly making their life better, it would be silly for them to unsubscribe. And silly people don't invest in education, so why have them on your list anyway? Now, this automation can be actually as long as you want. Some people even, drive it for months. What matters is this. First email delivers the free resource, and together with that, we always want to introduce ourselves. So if you put your face behind your brand, that they see, okay, this is a real person writing to me, not some robot, right? So if they want to download the freebie, their eye must at least skim through a few lines of who you are and what you do and why you do it. And maybe even put up some picture of yourself or your team that bumps up the trust that we need for them to buy. Then the second email is always about over delivery so that they are like, wow, I didn't ask for it, but it will actually help me a lot. This is a keyword here. This cannot be something like just for the sake of having a hyperlink in your email. If it's not truly helping them, or even more mind-blowing that the first thing they got, then don't bother. This is not going to really do much. So truly valuable. There's nothing advantageous in not meeting expectations of your leads. Seriously, we're looking to exceed expectations so that we actually over-deliver. Then the third email is over-delivery again. So I send a piece of information or a tool, or what works really nicely is an exclusive educational video that brings up the total time spent together timer that needs to hit a few hours before they actually start to trust and buy. Unless, of course, they are in the top 3% of people actually already looking to buy, you will always convert them immediately. Exclusive videos, again, work really well, but this has to be valuable, not overwhelmingly valuable. And I talk more about what value actually is in my video about 15 lessons after selling $1.5 million online. I link that at the end of this video. Now let's focus here because fourth email is about introducing your unique method. So whatever you use to get people results, we start to introduce this, and to do that effectively, we drive up curiosity a lot. So we start with something that showcases how awesome your method is. So ideally, they feel like they must at least know what this method is about. And this is where I tell them to watch my video where I tell them what this method is about. So we have our first real call to action in the day number 4 that goes to the VSL on my main landing page. The next email is getting a little bit late since they've signed up. That's why the first part of this email will be immediately about eliminating limiting beliefs that our people on our list have. So like, oh, this will not work for me, or this is hard and expensive, or whatever. And then I call them to buy. I list straight up the features and benefits of my offer. This is crucial here. We don't want to be vague about what we offer. And at this point, it's a really good idea also to give out some kind of a discount. Only to your email subscribers that nobody else sees. So ideally, maybe you'd have a separate landing page for those people only. This definitely pushes a lot of people over the line. Now, sixth email depends on how many emails in your automations you have or want to have. If you go standard 7 emails, this will be your semi-final call to actions with discounted price, together with a few testimonials and social proof, so that people see that this is actually legit and some people actually bought it and got results. So showing people's faces will work very well. Followed by the email number 7 with the final call to action and discount expiring. So the discount should actually expire at this point, but generally this email is mostly about pure urgency. So urgently calling people to action. We don't want to be soft on them at this point. This urgency here will work really well if you provided them with enough value, you've built some trust, and they have the money, they will definitely buy. This here converts a lot of people. We also want to, again, list the features, the benefits, and ideally also reverse the risk with a money back guarantee to squeeze out and to leverage your best work on every single new lead you get. You can also make these automations longer with the best performing emails that you've sent in the past. So if you see one of your emails got a lot of opens, a lot of clicks, and ideally a lot of purchases, you will edit it out slightly so it fits the overall automation, so it's not completely random. But as soon as this automation ends, everyone goes to your broadcast group, and we use their what I like to call the Domino Demand framework. This is where half of our profits from email marketing come from. In Domino Demand, we send 3 emails a week, so about 12 emails a month, and this can be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or if you want, you can also make it Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Usually what works best is just every second day, so that people have actually time to open your email from 2 days ago. We tried sending emails every day, but with this schedule, we get the highest open rates and lowest unsubscribe rates at the same time. So this is not just about the schedule. What we do here is this. On Monday, we start with a story and a lesson that introduces the problem or theme of your product that you will be sending on Friday. There's no pitch. We just suddenly plant the seed and make the reader go, yeah, man, this is what I struggle with actually. So we subconsciously make this agreement where they're like, yes, I feel you, like I struggle with this thing. This is basically pre-framing and setting up the mental domino. Because here on Monday, we are making them nod so that now on Wednesday, we touch where it hurts. We make them feel pain of not solving or not achieving what they want. It could be like showcasing what success in your field looks like, or how cool it is actually to have what they want. And we point the frustrations of not solving it. So we kind of like go into, missed opportunities, their fears, and start to slowly shift from the problem to solution awareness. But it's still super low pressure. We don't sell anything. There's no links, there's no hyperlinks, there are no call to actions. We just want them to emotionally attach to solving this problem that we now on Friday, since they are fully warmed up and the problem is top of their mind, we present it as the next logical step. So I wrote here, connect emotionally with previous email. So this is important in a way where we want to kind of use the same language we used in the previous email, since they won't remember what you said on Monday, right? There's no way. But if you touched them where it hurts on Wednesday and you pre-framed this problem on Monday, they will connect emotionally again with what you said before. So we use this kind of language and connect emotionally all of this into our product. And also very important, we urgently call them to buy. Ideally, we have some also scarcity. So I wrote here special offer for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where we after repeat the whole sequence. This could be some limited bonuses or price increases. Never do fake price increases though. If you want, below you can download my sequence that may be thousands of dollars. Just copy it, I don't care. You'll find it in the description. Now, all this is just one piece of a puzzle. And if you have an existing info product or have an idea for one and want me to help you map out a plan on how we can get you to $10,000 or $20,000 a month of money that you can actually spend on stuff you care about in your life, check the first link in the description. This is what I do on a daily basis. And if you think I'm weird or just don't want my help, at least watch this video here on the right. I'll show you all the pieces of the puzzle you need to scale your online business.